Welcome to Illuminati Silver. We tell the truth about silver. Today is Saturday the 24th of April 2021 and we're publishing our gold and silver weekly update for the week ending the 23rd of April. We also briefly look at political events and economic reports which could shape what happens to both the United States dollar, other currencies and, of course, precious metal prices. So let's take a look. We apologise for the lack of videos these past 2 weeks. The week before last because we were in sympathy for Prince Philip the Duke of Edinburgh's parting, and this last week because our entire computer system broke down and we had to purchase a brand new one this week, which because of partial coronavirus lockdown still in existence here in the UK, actually took 6 days to arrive. We're still not fully set up but have managed to get this video produced at least. We may be a little short of videos this coming week, but all should resume back to normal the following one, though we are expecting to get out at least 3 this week. Now, gold remained changed last week at $1,777, having hit a high of $1,798 and a low of $1,764. Slightly higher high and a $40 higher low compared with the previous week. So positive in the main, although remaining unchanged by the end. In sterling terms, gold finished the week at £1,280, that's down £4. And in euros it closed at €1,469, that's down €14 or 1%. Silver though rose 4 cents from $25.99 to $26.03, having hit a high of $26.66 and a low of $25.66. Again, a higher high and a higher low compared with the previous week. In sterling terms, silver closed at £18 and 76 pence. That's down 3 pence. And in euros, it closed at 21.52 euros. That's down 0.17 euros. The gold to silver ratio remained basically unchanged at 68.3 to 1. Looking at equity markets, the Dow Jones closed on Friday at 34,043, up 227 points, that's 227 points on the day, but down 157 on the week. The S&P 500 closed at 4,180, up 45 points on the day, but down 5 points on the week. And the Nasdaq Composite closed at 14,016, up 198 points on the day, but down 36 points on the week. So if it were not for Friday, the markets would have been down a few hundred extra points. Brent crude closed at $66.11, that's down 66 cents, and WTI crude closed at $62.14, and that's down 99 cents on the week. The dollar index closed at 90.85, that's down 0.70 on the week, following a 0.61 points fall the week before. Still managing though to hold above 90, or at least so far. Now we concluded last week's video with the following forecast quote, "Our gold trading range therefore is improved slightly between 1700 to 1800, with 16 to 1900 as outliers, and silver trading between $25 and $26.50, with 24 to 27.50 as outliers." Well, gold actually traded within a very tight band last week of just $34, attempting to reach 1800, but not quite making it in the early hours of Thursday morning, and then abruptly falling back in the last few hours of Friday trading, resulting in no change for the week. Friday's fall has been attributed by some to an uptick in the yields of the US 10-year Treasury note, as well as robust data regarding strong new home sales, which showed the highest growth rate since 2006. This offset concerns about increasing COVID-19 infection rates, particularly those experienced in India, placing a potential threat to a rapid global growth recovery, or at least for the very near future. So we have resistance at $1,800 and then $1,828 with $1,855 above that, with support at the 10-day moving average of $1,766. The trend is currently up, while the MACD is suggesting further consolidation. Silver traded similarly to gold, but experiencing its peak late on Wednesday, late sort of between evening and late afternoon, and then falling back for the rest of the week. Trading range was between $25.66 and $26.66, just a dollar, just within our normal predicted trading bands. $25 offers support with $28 ultimate resistance. By ultimate, we don't mean forever, we mean for the next week. We have $25.85 and $26.30 lying in between, with reasonably strong resistance at $27 and the 50-day EMA offering support at $25.75. Though we suspect that could be breached downwards if there is some reasonable move next week in silver, with a further recovery then if the data is not as good as many expect. Now, whilst there was limited economic data last week, we did see a further fall in weekly jobless claims and moderately strong flash PMIs on Friday. Now, we pointed out last week that factors bearing on the market would include rising geopolitical tensions, especially with Russia and China, falls in the 10-year Treasury note yield, a weakening of the US dollar, rising national debt concerns, and the Fed continuing with its dovish accommodative position. And frankly, these continue, especially bearing in mind what's going to happen this week. On Monday, we have the durable goods orders for March and core capital goods orders for March. On Tuesday, consumer confidence index for April and home ownership rate for Q1. Very important, on Wednesday, we have the trading goods advance report for March, but we also have the FOMC announcement on interest rates, followed by Fed Chair Jerome Powell's press conference. An important day. Thursday, weekly jobless claims, GDP for Q1 and pending home sales index for March. And then a lot of data on Friday. We have employment cost index for Q1, then personal income, consumer spending and core inflation all for March, and the consumer sentiment index for April. So it's going to be very interesting to see what happens on Wednesday, followed by the jobless claims Thursday, and then all this data on Friday. If they're all in unison, we shall see a steady move in prices one way or the other, but if there's some conflict, then we can expect some oscillation. So a busy latter half of the week, with eyes on the Fed on Wednesday and a lot of data on Friday. Now, we do suspect that the Fed will continue with its dovish tone. However, it is becoming clear that the economic data is improving overall. Geopolitical concerns, of course, create some market tension, and so we have these counter-opposing forces to deal with and try and forecast against. So, our gold trading range, therefore, is improved just slightly, though we are suspecting consolidation, but we're holding between 1700 and 1850, with 1600 and 1900 as outliers, though we'd be pretty surprised if gold rises beyond 1850, frankly. And silver trading between 25 and 2650, quite likely in the upper quartile of that range, with 24 to 2750 as outliers. Now, what do you think is going to happen? Please do share your thoughts. We are going to publish something on Bitcoin, particularly now after its recent fall, and we will publish that at some stage tomorrow, though we suspect it will be tomorrow evening rather than tomorrow morning. And then we'll deal with what the Fed is likely to come out with either on Monday or Tuesday. And then on Thursday, there will not be a video, but hopefully we'll produce one on Friday. If you haven't done so, we would appreciate it if you would make a comment, subscribe to our channel, press the bell sign then so that you're notified of future videos, and meanwhile, have a safe but enjoyable weekend and a most prosperous week ahead. We hope you have found this video interesting and informative, and if so, please give it a thumbs up and share it on social media. Please ensure that you have subscribed to our channel and press the bell sign so that you are notified of any future videos. Also, kindly visit our website at illuminatisilver.com, and if you haven't already done so, please subscribe either as a free or paying member for regular email updates and offers. Disclaimer: Illuminati Silver owners come from a background of banking, international wealth management and economics. Having now retired from these worlds, we are not qualified to give investment advice. Therefore, this and other productions must not be deemed to be giving such advice and merely represent the personal views of its owners.